Hi, this is Ken Queen, and this is a critical time with this oil spill right now. There's men out there that have the answer, and I believe they do, and it will not come from the engineering background. The engineering background people will put it together, but I believe that the lay people are going to come up with a solution to this problem, and BP needs to listen. And we have Cameron and all these people from other fields trying to help BP, but they are elitists. They're saying, you know, you're not an engineer, we're in the oil business, we have the answers. It's a problem of if the answer didn't originate here, we don't want to hear it. And they've set up a line where people can go in and give their ideas. And I called into that line. And I said, you know, I want to submit an idea. And they said, well, what's it about? And I said, well, I want to submit it to make sure that you knew it came from me. And what did they do? I gave them my email address to send me the paperwork so I could submit right away. And they turned around and just deleted me. Didn't bother sending me anything. So 3 days go by. I call them back, talk to another lady. Finally, this time, they send me the form so I could submit my idea. So, you know, we've got people here that are trying to control it. They're not willing to listen to anyone outside the engineering field. I think could be the problem. I hope not. But it's an elitist situation here. The outside world, the people that are not in the oil business, are going to come up with the solutions to these problems. BP has to understand that and has to hire people to brainstorm this here, to get businessmen like myself and others getting in groups of 10 and 20 and 30 and having many, many groups to brainstorm the answer. And they need to listen. They need to have an engineer sitting in, not to guide what's going to be said, but to hear what the ideas and to figure out what would work and what wouldn't work. And it's just very frustrating right now that BP wants to do it their way, and no one seems to be stepping in to do something about this. BP needs to hire people, get other people that are not engineers to get in there and brainstorm this thing from around the world, probably, because it's going to affect the whole world. This is an important time. We need answers right now. We can't be saying, I know, I want to do it my way, or I got to hear from an engineer. No, you don't. You need to hear the answer and then apply it. That's what needs to be done right now. I'll be making a couple of more tapes. I'm sending a tape in right now to BP again to see if they'll answer. The second time I submitted my solution, here's 2-3 weeks later, they said, well, we'll get back to you right away and discuss what your solution. We'll have someone call you and go over it. Here's 3 weeks later, they have not looked at it. Now, maybe they look at it and they think, oh, this is not an engineering solution, we're not going to look at it. They can't look at it that way. They have to look at every solution. They need to talk to people that are interested in helping solve this problem. So I'm making this tape hoping that there's people out there that will put the pressure on BP, the pressure on the government to create some think tanks to solve this problem. This is a world problem. It's huge. We need to get on it now. We can't be waiting. We can't sit around waiting for someone to make a decision. We need to make a decision. People with money right now need to get behind this so we can stop this thing while we can and clean up this mess. So I'm creating this tape, and I hope someone out there is willing to get behind me to support this, to make this happen. And I believe that if I don't have the answer, I can help groups of people that will come up with the answer. So I just want to add one more thing, and that is the part of the solution I had originally was a metal sock going down over top of it so that there's no pressure on this sock. The water can just flow out of it, and then different ways of covering that sock so that we are acting on the problem at the surface. Right now we're trying to solve the problem a mile down. What we need to do is drive the oil up somehow so we can solve the problem at the surface, which will be easy to do. But anyway, the other route right now I see is we put sections. If we cut this thing off, I don't know, I know there's saw got stuck and all that, but let's say they do have it finally cut off. They attach a piece that the oil flows right through, nothing blocking it, so that it's easy to attach. Not trying to put a cap on this thing, which is near impossible. No, to structure a piece that's 100 feet, and then attach it with I think magnets for some reason keeps coming to me as part of the way of attaching these sections. Attach the next section, the next section, the next section. And now you're dealing with the oil at the surface, not a mile below. Anyway, I'm going to submit this to BP again and see if they call me or see if they have any interest. But I think people need to get behind this right now. And if you're able to support this and make this happen, call me. My email address is kensproperties@hotmail.com. That's KENS properties@hotmail.com. I'm a business entrepreneur, consultant, and I think people need to step up to the plate right now. And I look forward to helping be part of the solution, not part of the problem.